Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Solana. I have been doing anti-MLM content on YouTube for a little over 2 months now. It's been a super fun journey and I just love creating for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video today. I just wanted to say a couple little things before we get into it. My goal is to be publishing on Tuesdays and Thursdays, exactly what you guys asked me for. However, I need to kind of create content to catch up to that schedule. So I'm working my best on just getting content, doing research, and also I'm trying to get a little bit out of the Beachbody kind of theme that I've been on and move into other MLMs as well to have like a more well-rounded MLM view, not just Beachbody. However, that being said, I am starting school again in a few weeks. I'm going to attempt to do 2 videos, but sometimes it might just be 1 depending on my schedule. I'm going to work my best to do my courses and also get out 1 to 2 videos a week for you guys. And I also publish a podcast about once a week as well. So it's just a lot of work. So thank you guys so much for understanding, and I will do my best to put out 2 videos. I promise you I will do my best for that, but I'm just letting you guys know there might be a little bit of sometimes it might just be 1. So thank you so much for understanding, and let's get into the video. I said I was trying to move a little bit away from Beachbody, but today is a Beachbody kind of centered one. One of you on Instagram have sent this to me. I'm going to keep you anonymous. You guys have been amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for engaging with me on there. It means so much when you guys engage and when you guys hit subscribe and you guys give the videos a thumbs up, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. And I love hearing from you guys on Instagram too. So thank you so much for sending me stuff, because it really, really helps me build my content and know what you guys want to see. So I don't know if this video, so I was sent this clip and I wanted to react. I'm not going to react to the entire video because it is 45 minutes long and ain't nobody got time for that. Kind of like, we don't need to do that. But it's going to be a little bit different.
Hey guys, editing Solana here. So I originally decided not to keep this person anonymous, but after doing some research and seeing there's not a lot of publicized information about him leaving Beachbody, I decided to keep him anonymous. You might know who he is, but because I haven't seen a lot of public things about him stepping down, I didn't want to cause any problems. So we're just going to keep him anonymous, but he is a Beachbody super trainer. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Down from Beachbody, and he went on this video explaining why he was stepping down, how people noticed that he wasn't at the summit this year, which was virtual, but he was stating in the video that last year he knew that was going to be his last summit. And throughout this video, he's not trash talking Beachbody. Obviously he's still under contract probably, and he doesn't want to go into problems, but he also just seems like a pretty genuine guy that doesn't want to spend his time trash talking. And in the video he was very adamant that he's grateful that Beachbody gave him the opportunity to reach as many people as he's reached and to give him a fan base and people that trust him and want to work with him. Sorry guys, if you hear a little bit of noise, I will do my best to cancel that out. They're doing some kind of renos upstairs. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. So he was going on in this video to talk about how he's leaving Beachbody, but he's grateful for the opportunity he's had to give it, to get fans and people that trust him and want to work with him and want to do his programs. And that's, to him, it's really important that he wants to be genuine. He wants to actually help one-on-one people. And this is kind of what he was saying about his journey to quit. I'm only going to take a 6-minute chunk from this and we'll just comment on it. And I'll bring it up for you guys here and we can just watch it, because I really, really like how he put this. It's a little bit different than my usual videos. It's not, I'm not going to attack the MLM per se, but I really wanted you guys to see the reason a super trainer is leaving Beachbody. So let's get into that now. And again, I'm really sorry for the noise. They're doing some kind of, I don't know, something upstairs and it's really noisy. So sorry guys, my camera fell and I had to adjust the frame. So here we go.
Mom sent a picture. You should have seen the joy on this little girl's face. I sit back and I think about that. Not that I compare and compete, but nobody did that. There's nobody on that super trainer roster that did anything close to what I've done in 3 years. Yet I got the less opportunities. So I looked at it like this. My time is up and I had to make a decision. I got to take a leap of faith. I have to. But I can't leave with ill will or any type of ill feeling in my heart. I got to leave with gratitude because they did give me a platform. I wish I rapped to a couple of super trainers before I left, the ones I was close with. I wish them the best of luck. Told them I love them.
I just wanted to stop there and say, before he was talking, he was before this, he was kind of just saying about how he would run in, like he would actually communicate with with people that did his programs and like people that followed him. And he was just talking about stories about how, he actually like would help people if they need help. Like, so he was just talking about how he's really grateful that it brought him to all these people and he genuinely likes to help people, and that Beachbody gave him that platform, which I agree, like, good. I'm happy that he was able to have that platform. He seems like a good person. So let's just keep watching.
Just gave him praise. But my time is up there. I have so much more of a bigger purpose than doing burpees and touching markers and all these things. And my purpose is to help people and help people from the inside out. How many of you guys are tired of getting in shape but still being broken on the inside? Because then you're just a broke fit person.
Okay, I want to highlight what he just said. Then you're just a broken fit person. Like, I think that resonated so deeply with me because what he's saying is so true. And it really shows that Beachbody doesn't go, it's not the whole package. It's about workouts and nutrition, which I, in my opinion, don't think the nutrition programs are, very good. But let's talk about the workout programs since he's a workout trainer. And I love that he said it's not just about the burpees and it's not just about the fitness side, because exactly what he said, if you're just a fit person but you're broken inside, you're really not living your best life. Like, yeah, you might be physically fit, but are you really healthy if your mental state and inside is not healthy? And I really like that he said that. And to me, it's confirmation that Beachbody doesn't offer the whole package in itself. Yes, it's good for programs, but I love that he said he's meant for more and he's going to be doing more with his own kind of thing. So we'll just keep watching. He'll go more into it.
Don't you want to like feel good about yourself? Don't you want to like enjoy your journey? And how many of you guys can actually sit back, and those of you who have lost 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, 120 pounds, and then you look in the mirror and you still see the overweight person. You don't even have the confidence that validates all your hard work because you missed the journey of it. Because you're so used to being in a situation where you're always comparing and competing yourself with other people. That makes sense?
That to me just shows that Beachbody really is a lot about results and not about full, well-rounded health. As I just kind of said, I don't want to repeat myself, but that really confirms for me that Beachbody is very, very focused on results and not actual health. Because health is a very rounded compass. It's not just fitness. There's so much more aspects to what it means to be healthy. So, this is all just my opinion. I'm not a professional in this field. I was raised with a mom who is a nurse. She's been a nurse for over 30 years. So I have a lot of understanding of what it means to be healthy. And she always preaches like health is not just exercise. It's so much more than that. So I really like that he said this.
You guys have to understand something. I said it from day one, and I probably ruffled a lot of feathers, but I didn't care because I had to stay true to who I am. I would tell people religiously, super trainers and all, you don't understand something, guys. The coaches are the heartbeat of this thing. They're the heartbeat of this. Without them, we don't exist. It ain't us. These guys stand in line for 2, 3, 4 hours. Summit workouts at 6. They out at 2 a.m. just to get a spot by the stage or standing in line for a photo. You don't understand. All they want is a picture. This is the life you chose, man. You can't be a couple minutes late to take a picture for somebody who helped put you in a mansion. You serious? To give your kids financial independence, give you financial independence? You talking about people who got a commission-based business. There's no promises, no guarantee. Every dollar they make, they got to earn it. They got to create it, whether it's the first coach or the 200th coach. I've always been on another level than them guys, man. I always thought on a much higher level. I was smart. I realized I'm not going to spend my time taking selfies and bragging about records. I'm going to spend my time in the trenches with the coaches, the same people that helped me become the person I am.
I think what he just said is so powerful. These super trainers, they do behave like they're celebrities, and they are treated as celebrities in the Beachbody world. And I will tell you for a fact, last year when Santi and I went to a super weekend, which is like a mini summit. The super trainer was there who created Morning Meltdown 100, and we stood in line for, I think, like 3 hours, or we waited for her for 3 hours. It was like there was an event and then we waited for her to get there. You took pictures with her. We bought more expensive tickets so we could take a picture with her. And then we did a workout with her for 30 minutes, but she was super late because her flight was delayed from the last city she was in doing the event as well. So we had to wait for her for over 3 hours or something like that. And it's exactly what he says. Like, coaches idolize these super trainers and they idolize them. They are celebrities, but the only reason they are treated as celebrities is because the coaches are there to treat them as celebrities, because Joe Schmo on the street doesn't know who the super trainer is unless they like follow them on Instagram or whatever. But they're not actual like celebrities in the same way, because they're celebrities within the Beachbody network. And I love that he said the coaches are the reason you guys are up at the top, because if you didn't have the coaches, you wouldn't be in your mansion and you wouldn't be able to provide for your kids like you do. And that's so powerful, because I think he raised a really good point, you know? And I mean, to me, it shows that the coaches are the customers, right? Like, he's not saying it in a malicious way, and it's not to be malicious. And I'm, as I said in another video, I'm not anti-distributor, I'm anti-MLM business structure. But what he's saying is your coaches are the clients. And the only reason you have celebrity status within this network is because the coaches idolize you. And if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have the life that you have. You wouldn't have the reach that you have. You know, probably most of their followers are Beachbody coaches, right? Like, there's so many Beachbody coaches. So I really like that. I really appreciate he said that. He was like, I want to be in the trenches with the people that put me where I am. And he really does respect the coaches, which I think is amazing coming from someone at his status who's part of Beachbody. And as I said, I'm not bashing the people as coaches. I'm bashing the business model. But it really goes to show the coaches are the customers, the coaches are the clients, and the coaches are the reason these super trainers are celebrities in the network.
And that's when everything started straying with me and a lot of them, because they didn't understand that I was about the people and not about the profit. I wasn't about the sales. I was about people's lives being changed. I want you to remember me 20, 30 years from now when I'm done with all of this, because you ain't gonna care about my records. Your records can't go nowhere with you. I'm sorry, but the lives you touch, that's how you leave a legacy. That makes sense?
Okay, sorry. I know I'm stopping it a lot, but wow, that was amazing. He's so true. Like, it's not about the records you break. It's not about the profit. It's about the individual lives that you touch. He seems like the person that is like saying, you know, it's not the profit that matters. It's not exactly. It's not about breaking records on how many downloads your workout got. That's not what people are going to remember. They're not going to remember in 20 years from now, oh, she broke a record in 2019 or 2020 and blah, blah. They're going to remember how you are to the person. People remember the feeling that you caused them, not random numbers and records. I mean, maybe some do, but I like that he's saying he really, what matters in the world is how you impact other people's lives. And he wants to do that. And this is why he's moving away from Beachbody. Beachbody is very focused on records, always putting out new stuff. How much records can we beat today? Let's, break the record. And he's like, this is not the important part. Your legacy is who you are as a person. And that's a really good message for people.
And so I just knew Summit in Indianapolis. She'll tell you, I stepped off that summit stage. I looked at her. That was our last summit. And it was the most explosive one. And she was like, I know. I said, this is it. I'm done. This is it. I came here to do what I was supposed to do. Now it's time to move on. So from a year, I prepared myself. I worked harder in the brand. I got program filming September 28th, funding the whole thing myself, taking a leap of faith, sink or swim. Sink, or I don't have $1 billion budget, but I got $1 billion gift. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm telling you this stuff, guys, I want you to understand your worth and your value. Stop worshiping these guys, man. They need you. You don't need them. They need you. And the moment you realize your worth, then you'll start succeeding in the business. I'll never forget, I was at the grocery store a year ago. Got my kids on there, pushing them on the cart.
I love that he says you don't need them. They need, they need you, like the super trainers need you to become super trainers. And he's saying like, don't idolize them, just like they're people. You know, it's that to me is like really important. And it's like that power structure, right? Like they're nothing without the coaches. They're nothing without the clients. They're nothing without the people below them that are spending the money and watching their programs.
And all of a sudden I see this lady, like she gets really animated, right? Like just real animated. And I'm thinking, and I see this lady getting animated at the door, like so excited. So as we go into the door, she starts jumping up and down. And she's like, oh my gosh, you saved my life. And I looked at her, my kids is looking, and I'm like, no, actually, you saved mine. You see this cart full of groceries? If it wasn't for you and everybody else, I couldn't afford this. Oh my gosh, I don't have my phone. I want to take a picture. You don't need your phone. I got mine. Come here. Took a selfie. What's your phone number? You're going to give me your phone number? It's just a phone number. What's your phone number? Sent her the picture and said, thank you for helping me take care of my kids. That's what it's about, guys. Once you realize that it's your efforts that provide, and hold on, let me make this clear. I'm not saying that the super trainers that we didn't work hard. We created some great programs, but we also didn't do this by ourselves. It's fitness experts. There's Eleni. If you look at my profile, I think I might have deleted it by now. Mine said co-creator, which means I had help. I'm not going to put creator as I had help. That's disrespecting the people that helped me make it. See, it's little stuff like that just go over people's head they didn't see. And the more little things I start doing, the more value I realize I had. And I realized I no longer fit there. I outgrew that place. I outgrew that company. And I was ready to do bigger and better things.
All right, so let's end it here. So I like that story because he seems like a very humble person. I don't know him personally, so I can't say that. But from this video, he seems very humble. He's like in the grocery store saying like, no, thank you. You're the reason that I can put food on the table for my kids. And like as I said, like what he said, the super trainers obviously work. They have jobs. They put together these programs. But I love that he's saying like it's not about us. It's you guys support us. And to me, it just speaks to the culture in Beachbody, even within the super trainers. Like I don't know any of them personally. I can't judge their character, but I can tell you what I like and don't like about doing their programs. Some super trainers, I really appreciate them more than others. I think their messages are really good, but others I find it's like too much product placement, too much pushing of the products, too much centered around breaking records, too much centered around like this very unhealthy kind of lifestyle. And you have such an influence over people. You should be using that influence for good. And I think that's what he's saying is like, I don't align with Beachbody's values anymore. And obviously he's being very, very, conscious of the way he speaks because he's still like part of he probably has a contract, as I said. So, but it's good that he's calling out the super trainer culture and being like, guys, like if it wasn't for these people doing your programs, you wouldn't have these things. Be grateful for them. Don't think that you're some special celebrity, because they're the reason you're here. And I really appreciate that he said, and I love that the point that stuck out to me too is he's like, I outgrew Beachbody essentially, and he outgrew it, and he is on to do his own business. He's going to be doing his own business. Is completely separate from Beachbody. I'm so happy to see a super trainer do this because some of the super trainers I really like as trainers, and I wish that they could just disassociate from Beachbody because I feel like they would have such a wider reach and would be able to help way more people without having to be in this MLM structure that makes it so shady. Like, yes, they're not actually working the MLM structure, but they are allowing it. They are playing into it, feeding into it. They are the reason these MLMs can keep seeing success and having all these great programs. So I wish I saw more super trainers leaving the MLM, leaving Beachbody, because I feel like they could do so much better, so much more good for people if they did their own thing. So I'm really happy to see this. And I want to share with you guys because it is kind of hopeful. It's more on a positive side, but it also highlights some of the problems that I have with Beachbody. And he kind of was hitting the nail on the head. It was a little more subtle because obviously he can't be as vocal, but he really called out super trainer culture and called out the culture of Beachbody that says like, we have this little like celebrity status super trainer thing going on. And like, he's like, give the coaches the time of day. And it highlights that the coaches are the clients. They're the people that are buying the programs and doing the programs and going to Summit and all of this stuff. So I like that his perspective was shown here. I wanted to share it with you guys because to me, that's like that's a perspective I've never seen, but it makes me really, really hopeful that these super trainers can maybe move on and do better things. And I'm really glad to see that. I'm really happy to, you know, see what this guy's going to do in the future, and happy to see he's leaving the MLM. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys seen this video, and if you want me to make more videos like this, let me know. This is obviously a little bit different, but I wanted to comment on it because I actually really appreciated what this guy was saying, and it really did confirm a lot of my own feelings of how Beachbody functions. So let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, give us a subscribe, give us a like, let me know, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. And yeah, I will be back soon for another videos. Thanks guys, have a good one.